Hello and welcome to my channel, FC+G, Lowest Computer and Gaming. We have another weekend, so that means we have another magazine review. Today we have the PC Review magazine, the UK edition, August 1994. So how about that? Just look at this beautiful magazine. It is 30 years old. I mean, it is amazing. It is fantastic, and we're going through this beautiful magazine. We will see the beautiful ads from 1994. We will see some game reviews and also some game previews, what was in the 90s. So I would say, let's get to the magazine and have some fun. How about that? Okay, here we go with the PC Review magazine. August 1994. The UK edition. So let's get through this beautiful magazine with the beautiful ads in here and the beautiful content. So the first we have here a beautiful ad of LucasArts TIE Fighter. I think that's an amazing ad. Just look at these two pages. I think it's fantastic. Then we're coming off the table of contents. I mean, you would like to know what you're gonna read. It's very important. You have a really good topics here and a cover story with Windows 4. Next we're coming here to the cover discs. Yes, the discs. It came with two 3.5 inch floppy disks with Tactical Manager and 4 great games on it. Rats and couple more. So I think it's pretty neat and fantastic. Unfortunately I don't have the discs anymore, or we could make a small gameplay, but here we are at the news page now. And you know, news is always good news, especially when they're old news. We have here a little bit real-time price tumble, publish and be scanned, Microsoft and Sound deal with creative. So, rent the PC. So that's like the news for 1994. Then we have the cover story here, Windows 4. How about that? I think that is really neat and fantastic, and you need to love that. Then we're coming here to the charts. I think that's pretty neat too. And we have a couple more featured stories here. We have DV emulators. And then we have the ECCD. IDE CD-ROM drive makes first appearance. So an IDE CD drive makes so much sense. It's a wonder no one has done it before. How about that? I think that's pretty neat. And the last featured story for this magazine, it is the PC Review profile. Cal Jones speaks to Matthew Stibble, Managing Director of exciting new company Intelligent Games. So that were all the featured story in this magazine so far. And then we coming to couple game reviews. How about that? I think that's exciting, and let's get to it. The first game we have here on the review section, and most of the games are still disc games. So really rare any CD-ROM games yet, but there are a few we have here. First game is Theme Park. It's a really great game. I mean, if you think back in the mid of the 90s, it was a fantastic game to build your own theme park. Then we have Delta 5 from SSI. Also not a bad game. Next we're coming to Zool 2 and World Class Cricket. Gremlin. Pretty neat. Then we're coming here to Tanks. Then we have Robinson Recon. Pinball Dreams 2. Origamo. Then we have here CD-ROM games, I'm the Sorcerer. Then we have D-Day. FIFA Soccer. World Cup USA. Sensible Soccer. Empire Soccer. Planet Football. And we have here Hits for 6, Volume 6. Jack Nicklaus, Golf, and couple budget games here. So that were basically all reviews for the disc and couple CD-ROM games. Now we have a couple mail-in ads, and we have here tips and tricks for 1942 Pacific Air War. I mean, tips and tricks were always good in the magazines. It was always helpful if you were stuck at the game. So here we go. Now we have here some previews. Creature Shock, Simon the Sorcerer 2, Lords of the Realm, and Wrath of the Gods. And for sure, SimCity 2000. We can't miss that. So I think it's some pretty good stuff here, and I think this magazine is pretty cool. Couple more mail-in ads and couple more regular ads. I mean, it's fantastic. Now we're coming to the product reviews here. Different hardware products and stuff. I mean, look at these beautiful computers here. Look at these machines. I think it's pretty amazing. It is fantastic. Couple sound cards here, couple controllers. I think it's really neat. Next up is the shareware reviews. What was always really neat in the 90s. To get a couple shareware games or shareware programs to try out, and it was fantastic. Next one, we get to the technical help. I mean, it's always helpful. Couple shortcut keys, and how to create an icon, copying files. I mean, sometimes there were some helpful tips and hints. So whatever you needed, you could get it. So I think it's pretty fantastic to have this also in a magazine. Especially, you never know what's gonna go wrong with your computer. So I think it's nice. Then we have here a couple questions and answers. I mean, it's always nice you could ask an expert what was wrong with your computer, why it's not doing that, what it should do. So you can send this in and then they answer your question. I think pretty neat. Really fantastic. Today we don't need this anymore, we have the internet. So that's about that. Now we have still the preview for the next month's magazine, and then also we're already coming here slowly to the end of this beautiful and amazing PC review magazine. August 1994. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I mean, it's a really nice and neat magazine, and I think it is fantastic to have this little piece of magazine computer history, and I'm happy to have this in my collection. I mean, it's 30 years old and it is great. So if you liked this video, you can give me a thumbs up. You can also leave me a comment, or you can leave me a comment what you would like to see next or what I can make up next. So if you really liked it, you can also subscribe to my channel, and I hope you all enjoyed it and you have a wonderful and amazing weekend, and I will see you the next time here on FC+G, Flo's Computer and Gaming. Have a wonderful day.